Hello guys, this is an unboxing. I just received this today. Good thing I'm here, and I was checking my phone every few minutes because I was told by USPS through the email that it will arrive today, and I'm glad I was able to get this because it was placed in a parcel locker, and in this Texas heat, it's dangerous for the plants. It will get the plants killed. Basically, this is from Bromeliad.com. I ordered 3 bromeliads, and this is the first time I ordered from them. They have a pretty good selection and not really that expensive. This is like the total of this including shipping is like $37, and I was able to purchase this during like the tax-free like Texas weekend, and I was surprised at first why there was no tax charge, but apparently even if you order online it's included. So yeah, I'll just open this box and show you guys what I got. Alright guys, so I've already opened the box, and yeah, let's go ahead and just get this out of this. Looks pretty good, packed really nice. There we go. And I don't expect this to be real big in terms of the plants. What I ordered are miniature bromeliads. So I've ordered before from Josh's Frogs. They look great. They're the no ID like bundle, and I don't want to buy another bundle because more often than not they'll just include the more common bromeliads, and I might just get the same thing. So in this case I decided to just order specific ones that I like in terms of color, and I believe I bought 1 mature bromeliad and 2 offsets. I hope they do label them, because it would be nice to be able to know which ones. Okay, yeah, so they are pretty much labeled. And here we go. So wow, they look good. So yeah, let me zoom in a bit. Okay, so yeah, this is the Tweedledee. Yeah, that's the name. So Tweedledee X Night Spot. From what I understand, this is the one that I've ordered as the mature plant, but it seems like it's the smaller amongst the two. Anyways, again, they're all miniature, so maybe it's mature as it is, but it looks good. I really like the colors. Doesn't look burned out. Some of my bromeliads are situated closer to the light, so some of the leaves have browned. Anyway, this looks really nice. Next is the caviar. Here, caviar. It looks mature to me, not just an offset, but it looks big also. So yeah, really nice. This one real with green and purple spots here. This one, from what I understand, like across, it grows like matures like 6 or 8 inches across. Really nice red coloration. The caviar, that's why I purchased this, is eventually when I decide to set up a let me just zoom out a little bit. When I eventually decide to set up another frog tank or dark frog tank, I want to have like a variety of colors. And basically it has this purplish color that I don't have yet. I think I do have some, but this one has like more base green coloration, and then just some purple spots. So this looks really nice. And this is the aerial. Okay, so these are all Neo Regalias. I think that's the right term. Neo Regalias. And this one doesn't look like the one well, in the mature plant online shows it's kind of close to nearly pink in color, but I guess this one's not mature. It's considered also as an offset. So yeah, this is just a quick video. Again, bromeliads. I'll just repot this in sphagnum moss slash perlite. Same thing I do with my what they call, with my new panties. But yeah, this is the first time I've ordered from them. Really nice. I love the colors, and you know what? I'll also do a repot. So not repot because they haven't been potted really. So I'll pot them and I'll show you guys how I do it. It's again, it's very simple, but since we're here, why not take a video of it? Okay, so I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so I just made my substrate mix here. I used rainwater to moisten this long fiber sphagnum moss and perlite. I don't really have a specific ratio, but definitely a lot of perlite. So online and then YouTube and other gardeners, they use several mixes. They use perlite, peat moss, any well-draining substrate. In my case, I'm just using long fiber sphagnum moss because I don't want to be watering them all the time or 2 or 3 times a day. So in this case, in my grow tent, I just water them once a week. So I let them dry out, and so far I haven't lost any bromeliads that I ordered from Josh's Shrug. So I have 5 in here. My experience with this before was outdoors when I was still in the Philippines, and basically I start with one. I just put them on a tree and tie them down there, and they like orchids, they're epiphytes. They just cling to the trees, produce pups, and from there they grow. But we had one very bad summer when it's really hot, killed nearly all of my Nero regalias. Yeah, so basically I'm just gonna use long fiber sphagnum moss. I use rainwater because they also, from what I've read, have a tendency to get stressed when there's a lot of mineral salts in their root system or in the plants. Other thing that I found out, this is something that I just read about before. I thought I just plant them on the like in my vivarium or in a pot, but basically from what I understand is they also don't get much of their nutrients through the roots. So basically I guess it's through their leaves or the water that accumulates through their cups. What else? So I lost one bromeliad before, an Eurogalia also, and I set up my dart frog tank, and it's more of overwatering, and that's a really good lesson. And from there I just maybe missed them, but not to the point wherein I would drench them. So I only would like flush them real good once a week. So in this case, yeah, I've never lost a single bromeliad ever since I set up my grow tent, and I'll show you guys my bromeliads also, because some of them must have pups, right? So yeah, we'll start with this. Let me grab. Okay, we'll start with this aerial. Here. It looks really nice. Again, I'm very happy about this first order from Bromeliad.com. Again, they're not as expensive, but they have a lot of varieties, and yeah. So let me get stuff here, and I'm just gonna be using these 2-inch pots. All right. Here. No, not this way. Yeah, we'll cover the root system here. That would be, I don't want them to get too deep into the pot, because that might also cause the root rot, or may affect the leaves if they're exposed to moisture all the time. And I've been actually checking on my grow tent, and I've actually increased my watering just for the orchids. And one of the things that I'm concerned about is if it doesn't dry, like if the plants in my grow tent doesn't dry quick enough, that might cause like fungus, bacterial infection, or molds. But so far, the fans in the grow tent are doing their job. not to the point wherein I dry out the plants real quick. But yeah, that's it. Very simple, nothing special. But I'll just be watering this once a week. Yeah, I really like the color of this one here, and I'll put this in this mesh pot. Initially, with the Josh's Frogs order, I initially planted them in these net pots, but they tend to dry out quickly, and that's why I decided to repot the bromeliads in a plastic pot, and so far that worked for me. This is not working. We'll use this other one here. Alright, there you go. Alright, so I got one, and let me get another pot. Alright guys, so next would be the smallest of the bunch, but according to when I ordered this, it should be the mature one. So, but that's alright. Alright, let me just put a date. And alright, there we go. And this is again the Tweedledee X Night Spot, and the mature plant looks really nice, and according to the website, it grows like really miniature, but it has like a nice rosette, or like it's miniature but it grows wide. I guess that's how I can describe it. And a lot of future applications, especially I want to be able to start or finally take care of Rani Tomei dart frogs, which are thumbnail dart frogs, and they are, as the name suggests, they're thumbnails, so they're small, but they love bromeliads, and this would offer them a lot of ways to be able to hide and also lay their eggs. So yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Add a little bit more. And yeah, definitely a lot of, everyone has their own methods of growing bromeliads or plants in general. It really would depend on your grow conditions. So yeah, this one is all set just like that, real quick. Okay. All right, this one fits nicely enough. All right, and we'll go for the last one, which is the caviar. Let me just label this. Alright, and then I'll show you guys where I'm going to be placing them in the grow tent, and then at the same time do a quick update or show you guys the other bromeliads. It needs a lot of substrate, but that's right, it's alright. Okay, he's got roots, which is nice. Okay. Okay. The long fiber sphagnum moss I got has some small twigs in it, but not as bad as the one I bought, I guess, from eBay, which really has grass. I was very disappointed with that one. This one looks good. Alright. Okay. Let's just use this so it can go to waste. Alright, so yeah, I'm all set. All three of these guys here, and yeah, looks good. All right, so I'll show you guys where in the growth tent they'll be, and then a quick update on my bromeliads. Alright guys, so I've just placed the new bromeliads in here, and so two of those went in this spot here. They're gonna have like kind of really bright light on this area, but they're a bit on the middle part of this grow tent, so they won't really get burned. And then the third one, the caviar, is in this spot. So another good reason why I want them in these areas is because they will offer shade to the plants underneath, as you can see here. Yeah, I hope they do adapt well. Humidity is pretty good in this grow tent. And from there, yeah, I'll show you guys. This one is a no ID from Josh's Frogs, and it's really on the like 3/4 on the top, like on the 3/4 top area of this grow tent. It's warmer because it's closer to the light, but as you can see guys, the leaves are pretty good, and there is a pop on that part there, so it's adapted well. Again, I just water these guys once a week, and so I got 5 from Josh's Frog. So this is the first one, and it's the first one in this video that I'm showing you guys, but it's the second one that has produced a pop. The next one is this guy here. Again, it has adapted to the bright light. Some dead leaves here on the lower part, but I guess it's normal shedding, I guess, if that's the right term, of its old leaves. I'm just hoping that it does produce some pops. It's a no ID again. Basically, when I went to Bromeliad.com, what I did was I compared the pictures to the bromeliads or neuroregalias that they have, so I want to make sure I don't get the same thing. And this, I guess, is the regular neuroregalia fireball. Some dead leaves on the lower parts, but this guy has adapted to the bright light on this area here, and the coloration actually is even better. And then right beside this bulbophyllum, I'm not sure, some pronounce it as bulbophyllum, others bulbophyllum, but basically this is another no ID, more of a miniature, and I guess I learned a lot from different kinds of neuregalias when I went to the website of Bromeliad.com, and they have a really miniature ones, and I guess this is one of those. But again, it's a no ID from Josh's Frogs, and look how small the mother plant is, and then that's the pop. And then the last I have is this one. I really like its colors, but it's not doing well, at least not right now. I place it down here where it should have more humidity. I'm thinking maybe because it has more darker colorations, it cannot really stand too much of a bright light. But I hope I can, well, I'm not sure if it's dead because I don't see it like rotting off. But yeah, I hope it does do better once I place it down here. So yeah, basically that's it guys. I'm very happy from ordering these plants from Bromeliad.com. They've got a lot of selections. There's some real nice ones, but the offsets are out of stock, so I might be just watching them, maybe order another one. But you know, it's one of those things, it's not my main hobby when it comes to plants, but they offer really nice colors, and I have this vision where when I set up a bigger grow tent, they'll like line up the upper part of the grow tent. And one thing I've learned when I grown these things, especially in the Philippines, is if they get lots of bright light, they provide give more vivid colors. So yeah, that's it. Again, really happy with these orders. They really look nice, really healthy plants. and I rechecked them for past, but I didn't see anything. So yeah, thank you and have a good day.